Hello and welcome to another video. Today we need to change shock absorbers for this thing. Hopefully everything's going to go smooth as planned. So I need to move it first into position. That means getting it closer to the curb because I'm gonna lift one side. I don't want the car to fall over. There we go. I've parked now all the way to the curb, and now I'm gonna take off the bonnet and we'll see what needs to be done to change those shock absorbers. Finally I can, because you can see here see the wobble. There's no shock absorbers on the front whatsoever. So let's take off the bonnet first and we'll see. There's only 3 bolts underneath the bonnet, but they're very hard to reach. This side is fine, you can see all the bolts and you can get easy access. This side is a bit more complicated. I think I'm gonna need to take off some bits to get to those 3 bolts. Yes, I can barely see those 3 bolts, but I can start taking bits off, like these brackets, and maybe I'll get a clear room to access those 3 bolts. And under the bonnet is literally just 3 bolts for the side. The rest you have to do underneath there, underneath the car. So I put this here. Let's go and get some tools. I've got the usual suspects here. Heavy toolboxes. The weather is finally nice. I was supposed to do this a month ago. I didn't have the tool. I'm gonna show you which tool I'm talking about. I did not have this tool, which is to take off the CV boot, you know, the bearing nut. This has to be 12 pointed, because otherwise you can get anywhere the 6 pointed one, but the 12 pointed one is very rare, so I had to order it on the internet, and it needs to be 36 mil for this car. You can see there, see, that's the 12 pointed, which I'm now will be able to unscrew. I finally got the tool. So I didn't have the tool one weekend, then the other weekend was flood, then the other weekend I can't remember what was literally a month to change all this, and my neighbor is leaving. Okay, so let's start, let's begin. I'm gonna need a small screwdriver as well. for all the parts, so nothing gets lost. We're gonna do this on the street. Okay. Okay. Now, this is on the bracket. That bracket is held. I can see one screw there. But if I take this off first, take this off, then I get access to this, then I take this off, then I get access to the bolts. Okay, and this is 10 mil, I can see. Let's start with 10 mil. 10 mil. Oh, too strong for the little screwdriver. He just squealed. Okay, so we'll take so we will take these things and what's it called? I don't know. This thing. This is called Halfords. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, I need 10 mil. 12 mil, they're all mixed up. Who mixed them up? 10 mil. Okay, let's put them here. Let's begin taking off stuff. Still use 10 mil. It's gonna be quicker. Okay, very long screw in the box. What did that loosen? Not a lot. I need to loosen. I can see another. It goes deeper and deeper. Deep into there even. This is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. I'm just looking now whether I need to take this off. Maybe I'll just take off this little thing and leave the bracket, because the bracket might not need taking off. I have no idea what this is. I have literally no clue what it is and what it does. I think I will definitely need to undo this one. That screwdriver is required for that. Some sort of filter maybe? Is it plugged or anything? This one here. Let's see what it is. Okay. It's not blocked or anything. It's some sort of a filter. A basto. Some sort of filter. Okay, so let's take this off. Screw it back in so we don't lose it. Beautiful, beautiful so far. So this bracket is not in the way. This though is, so take this off. Where's my screwdriver? Hiya.
You've got a set of ramps.
Okay, so that switch as well. Need to disconnect. Where's my screwdriver? There's my screwdriver. Disconnect all sensors. Okay, you can live here. Now, how do we do this one? If we release, if we release that one, that should partially release this thing, the bracket, but where else? Oh, and there at the bottom. You can see I'll probably... It's very tight in there. Okay, let's release that one first. See what happens. Most of these cases, you just start releasing stuff and see whether you need to release or not. What's here? What's this bracket? Can I take it off? This thing. Let's take it off. Doesn't look very important. Okay. I was jumping in the trampoline park with my son yesterday, and everything hurts. Okay, what's this? More room is always better. Okay, what's this? This is a lift off, but there's nothing underneath that I need to take off. Ah, that's fine. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so I unscrew. Take this off a little bit so I can see a little bit better. We don't need it here. We can put it there. Put this one here. We can always put it back. Okay, now we are getting more and more access. That's why I'm showing you this side, because the other side is easy. I need to show you the harder to get to side, because it's more interesting. Okay, so take this. Oh, I forgot to take some pictures. One, videotaping this, so videotaping. Videotaping this, so not a problem. Access. I wonder how involved is to take off the side wing. Okay, so this is now loose. Ah, so that's the bracket that was clamped. Okay, so this is now loose. I need to find another screw. Where it is. I can see one there, deep. Okay, will I benefit from taking this off? Not sure. Okay. No, Jesus. Sorry, I'm not very communicative today. As I'm a bit tired. Take this off there. Okay, loosened. What does that give me? A lot of nothing, maybe. It's very deep in there. I need to make progress. Fast. Okay, so let's do some decisions that we will think about later. Okay, so I'm taking this off. Not sure whether I need to. Okay, and take that off. Then it will give me a little bit more space to get to the bracket, probably. Okay. There. Take this out. Now. It doesn't want to go. There, loosen this. Doesn't want to go. Okay, you go there. Ow. They're very powerful, them things. And very scary sometimes. think I can access the bracket, but not sure. I need my black pliers. Black tires. Black pliers. Oh. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Naughty spring. That is very naughty. Naughty spring. There, locked in. I need to lock in a bit more. So now what you do is release a little bit and screw that bolt. That's how you compress it even more. It's slipping. I've got a bit of slippage. There. Okay, let's put the pliers on. Now what you need to do is compress. Like so. Now you screw in this. It'll compress it even further. And more, and more, and more. Until you can put it on, but I need to compress with this because I can't. You just put it in that hole, grip it and compress it. It's like it was made for it. I don't like those spring-loaded things, never liked them. Ever. There we are. Fully. Now we can try and take that off. Is it looking? Or is it not coming off? Ah. I just need to twist it. It has like a little ridge. There we are. It is coming off. Now let's put this one back on there and release it slowly so we can pick it up later. There we are. Beautiful. I think it'll hold. There. Fantastic. Now, I've got more room. I can see more bracket screws there, one there, and there's one at the back Very weird bracket. Okay, let's let's try and reach it. Where's my this one is perfect, I think. Okay, I can reach this one. Can I reach the other one? I can reach the other one, and I can barely twist it. It's a long unscrewing process and then very long screwing in process, but you've got access. You can reach it. And then I need to check whether I can reach the last one. And the last one, I can reach the last one, same again. Very tiny steps to unscrew it. And then very painful process of screwing it back in. But I think I haven't got any other choice. If I want to reach them 3 bolts at the top. Is it unscrewing? Or is it just messing about? Or is there a... I'll probably need to lift it. If there's like a nut on the other side, I might be here all day trying to unscrew it. Okay, so let's lift. Let us lift. Okay, it's a bit of a mess, but I will sort it out, I promise, one day. Okay. I'll take the wheel off and see whether there's any nuts on the other side. So I'll just unscrew the nuts if they're nuts. That is very good, because I can unscrew the nuts and just take the, you know, the bolts out. So I don't need to unscrew from this side, I just need to unscrew from the other side. It looks like that, or either it's going very slow. But I need to take the wheel off anyway. Okay, this is 14. Make a quick job with this thing. Okay. And put the wheel always under the car, so you've got some security if the car falls off the jack. Okay, so now I'll need to take out the inner what's it called? I don't know what it's called. I just need to take it out. There. Inner cover, yeah, let's call it inner cover. And then leave my chair. Okay, I'm back with my chair. I'm gonna sit down, relax. So I don't need to stress. I can chill. This needs to be done, but it needs to be done correctly. Okay, so I need to unscrew some bolts, screws, bolts. This one or a bigger one? Bigger one, yes. Okay. Bigger one. I'm really tired of all that jumping. It's very tiring for old people to jump on, you know, in the trampoline park. If you're not used to jumping, you're old. I need to move about more. Oh, I can't even hold a screwdriver. Okay. New bolts, more bolts. These are just clips. Clips. Screw 3 and then just clips. Okay, I need a screwdriver to get them out. Where's my flat screwdriver? There. Sun's coming out. Beautiful. Okay, press a little bit. Maybe press a little bit more. Oh, I don't want to follow through. I've got some more of those clips. If I break some, but I try to preserve them. Oh, just went straight through. I need to look out for a pin. The pin will fall out. There's the pin. Okay. I don't know whether these or I prefer better maybe screws. Because screws are screws. You unscrew it, you put it back in. This is sort of, I don't know, clips in, clips out. It is weird. There's another one in there. And I'll do it without even looking. There we go. Another clip. There's another clip there. Oh, there's a little spider. There, any more clips? Out. This one is out, this one is out. There was one at the very top. Yes, there is. Which I can't even see. He's there. And there's supposed to be even one at the very, very top. But I've not put it in because it's so awkward and so far. I just didn't bother putting it in. Okay, so now everything is out. We can take the plastic bit out. Don't tell me there's another one. No? What is it? Nothing. Nothing. It should come out. There we go. And it's coming out. There. So you can see there's one at the very top which I didn't put in. We just put in this one, this one, this one. Okay. So let's see where those bolts are. And all I can see is that all of them bolts will be with welded nuts. There, in there you can see. So they are coming out from this side, I think. It's flexible enough maybe to move out of the way. So take that cover off. Boop. And you can see in there 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolts. Now I might be able to reach them without taking this out. Maybe that was the idea. So you just bend it out of the way and then you access those 3 bolts. So without trying to access those 3 bolts, there's no point of going underneath, because you will need to get to these. So you need to get to these first. Let's see if we can get. Just went straight through. I just fell straight through the car. Okay. Not sure if I'm gonna win more space doing so, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Where's my other one? There. Unscrew. This is now loose. Can I push it out of the way? This bracket is very flexible. I think it's broken or something. Way too flexible. Yes, very flexible there. And there. And there. We can move this out of the way even further. I don't think we need to even more, because I can reach. Let's see if I can reach all of them bolts. They look like they are 14. Let's go with the standard 14 wrench. 16, 15 maybe. We've got 14, yes, we've got 14. Let's try 15. Oh no, this is gonna be 13. Yes. If this is going to be 13, then I'm gonna be using this. Okay, what do we have? 13. Yes. Yes. I can reach this one. This one's a bit too tall, so I might swap to this thing and a 13 had 12, 14, 13. See if this can be put on there. Very tight axis. I can't put it on. Can I put it on there? Yeah, this bracket is in the way. It's like almost like this bracket wants to go. If he leaves, if this bracket leaves, I'll be able to reach more. Okay, what do we do now? 13 I need. Or this 13. Or this 13, or this 13. It's the same thickness, where it has a longer arm. Yes, I can reach with this, and I can turn because it's a 12 point. Yes. I don't need to do anything more. I can unscrew it. So I'm just gonna loosen them enough so it's nearly falling out. And then I'm gonna go and unscrew everything that I need to unscrew underneath. Okay, reach the last one. Perfect. Yes. Yes, finally we're moving. Yes. Okay. I think we can go from here. Okay, so we need to change all of this. So we need to take all of it out, and this is in the way. That's why I've got that special tool, which is this one. I put it on the ball. Now I need to press the ball to release. Okay. Put it on the ball again. Okay. So now, let's see. I don't know whether you have to take off that or that, and I'm not sure. What do you need to take off first? But that's the nut that I was having problems with. See? Boop. So if you've got the 6.1, you will not be able to unscrew this. You need a 12.36 mil. Okay, this is turning out to be a boring video, but I do not care. Okay, so let's take this off quickly so we don't have to. Okay, let's. How do we take it off? Do I split it? We can change these as well. These things. I've got new ones. Okay. Take this off. Okay. Oh, that's the ABS sensor. Okay, so brakes. Take this, then you can twist and take this out, which is the brakes, and I'm gonna take the whole brake support off. Can I take the brake support off or not on this car? Doesn't look like I can. It looks one molded thing. Oh, wonderful. So I can just take off the cylinder and then this thing. Okay. And then I release the one bolt there. What else is there? Take this off. Okay, let's take this off first. I will need a 7mm Allen key for this. It is very long process when you don't know what you're doing. You're just guessing what you need to take off, because I've not changed the shock absorbers on Audi A2. I've changed a shock absorber on Audi A3, Audi TT, Audi A6. They should be fairly similar, of course, but it's a bit different. And I've changed the previous shock absorbers a long time ago, so everything is new. Okay, unscrew the bottom one. Need to buy me some more heads, so then I don't need to screw and waste my time screwing and unscrewing stuff. Just put it on the you know, electric screwdriver, and then you're off. You don't need to waste time screwing, unscrewing stuff. Now, it's loose enough. Is it loose enough? put these to one side. Push that screw, the finger out of the way, and same in the bottom one. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm guessing. There we go. Now it is as simple as that, and you can change the brake pads if you have one. Have brake pads change. These will need changing in some future. Very close future, I can see. But first of all, I need to change shock absorbers. Shock absorbers are the main thing to change on this first. Okay, so we need to release, because this is all one, so we need to release the tracking rod, and that will be, I think, 17 mil. Is it 17 mil? I put it again into the ball. No, it is 19 or 18. A bit closer. There, 19. Oh, too loose. Then it's, I think it's 18. Perfect. Perfect. So I don't want to, this is all balls. Okay. Yeah, I need some penetrating fluid as well. Penetration. Penetration. Where else? Penetration will be required there, underneath there. There's a bolt there. 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 Okay, so this one is not man enough to release it, so we release it with this. Or strong as bull. Okay, where else do we need to release? 18, we need to release there. Just release everything and then carry on with the next ones. Okay. Okay. This is releasing itself. This is 17. I've got 13, 17, yes, 17. This one should be able to undo, yes. Easily. Okay, release on the other side. This is under pressure a little bit. Do we need to lift it? to release it. If I lift a little bit, it should release itself. It should fall out. Let's see if I got another lifter. No, I'll probably have one at home as well. I might need like this friend and this friend and this friend. I will need. Okay. So now just lift here, and it should, in theory, release this. There you go. Simple. Okay. Now we put this to the side. Take the disc off. How do we take the disc off? I think we take the disc off simple. Simply like that. Whoa, Jesus. There we are. Oh, okay. Let's put that back in so we don't lose it. Okay, we've got these things which can easily be broken if you're not careful. We need to take this, and we need wire. It's a bit on the old side, and I've got a brush. Take a little bit of that rust so we can see what we're dealing with. There should be another one at the bottom, yes. Yes, there is. And I pretty much would like to take these off. So now what I can do, these looks like 8 mil. And I got 8 mil. I've got 7 mil. I've got 8 mil. 7 or 8. 9. Anyone? 9 mil. 10 mil. Okay, see which one it is first. 8 mil. A bit too loose. 7 mil. A bit not the right thing. So it's 8 mil. Okay. 8 mil. 8 mil. 8 mil. There's no point of is there a point of this thing penetrating through it? Maybe we'll try. Okay, so I'm gonna try tapping it. I'll tap it with my new acquired mallet. Okay, so that was easy. That's even easier. Oh, is that it? I usually break these. This is fantastic. Did I probably already had those out, because I can see they're lubricated. See, they're lubricated. Yeah, that's why I thought this is the first time I'm taking this off, but I already had it off. when I was looking at my ABS sensor. So ABS sensor, let's put these here. ABS sensor, do we need to take it out? Looks like we need to take it out. Okay, too small. Too big. I've got these. Let's try with these. Yes, because ABS sensor will be in the way, because I'm gonna be taking all of this out. And then you release those 3 bolts, boop, 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 and it should all fall out. Yes. ABS sensor. Out. It's a bit dirty. When it gets dirty, it throws off an error. So then you open it, you take it out, you clean it, and then you go again. Okay, this bracket is in the way. Can I pass through a cable? No. I think I need to release this thing, which is, looks like an 8mm. Oh, I could be wrong. Let's tap it. Screw, unscrew. Oh, see it goes. Is it going? Yeah, it's going. Okay, so 8mm. If we can have this next to us, like that, we can easily access 8mm and put it on this screwdriver, like so. See? And you're taking off the bracket. Okay. I'll put the screw back in so we don't lose it. Okay. So this is now loose. Another thing loose. Now we need to loosen the bottom one. And the bottom one is, I think, 19. What do we got? 19. Let's try 19. Yep. It is 19. Unscrew that way. Oh, very easily unscrewed. Yeah, very easily. Okay, so what I will need to do is take it out. That should be like a little bit of pressure, and then bang, and it should fall out. So I need to unscrew it first, but leave the nut in it so you don't damage it. Unscrew like half of it. I'll try and show you. Unscrew like that much, and then you're gonna need to tap it with the pressure so it doesn't fall out. If you leave the nut on. Okay, so now I need to get a bar, cantilever it, tap it so it would release itself. Then I'm gonna take this off, and then it's gonna be loose. Then it's gonna be just those three bolts